Righto, tell you there, champs, and I can tell you right now, no one is making creator laptops like this one. Yeah, nah, this is the ASUS ProArt P16, and I gotta tell you, you might compare the MacBook Pro 16 to this, but when you see the feature set of this, you'll go, wow. As good as the MacBook Pro 16 is, it doesn't have half the features of this thing here, and if you're a creator, this is the laptop you want. First of all, obviously it games, right? That's probably the biggest advantage over a MacBook Pro 16. But we do get the latest AMD processors. So the AMD AI, of course, it has to be AI 9HX 370 processor. 12 cores, 24 threads. 12 cores in a laptop. Wow. So what this means is with this laptop here, you're getting 12 performance cores plus 24 threads all in total. So multitasking, just absolute beast, but you also get good battery life. If you were going to use an Intel CPU, you wouldn't get the battery life, right? And it's just unheard of to have like 12 performance cores in a laptop. It's just crazy. This used to be like high-end workstation server sort of, core counts. This is just amazing. And of course, you get NVIDIA's RTX 4070. Up to 64 gigs RAM on board, that's soldered in there because it is a thin and light package. 16-inch, 16x10 display, 4K OLED woof. And just have a look at this display. I guess this is the star of the show. 660 nits I measured. It is 100% P3, sRGB, all that sort of stuff. It is also touch. And if you're a creator, this is what you want. Have a look at it. Do I need to say any more? 10-bit panel, OLED, 660 nits, the contrast between the blacks and the white, the crispy text you only get on OLED. It is just phenomenal. I mean, that's one of the wishes of the MacBook Pro 16 owners is a higher resolution display, touch display of course, and with that higher resolution display with OLED, you just get crisp. It is so crisp, you have to see it to believe it. Now that graphics card in here, the 4070, is a 105 watt. And this thing can sustain together CPU and GPU about 130 watts. Now that is phenomenal. So compare this to the competitors, right? XPS 16 is only going to do about 80 watts. So that's 50 watts extra in this package. And this thing is thinner and lighter. MacBook Pro 16, it can boost up to 130 watts, but it's not going to sustain it. Only sustain about 90 watts. So yeah, again, another 40 watts on top of that. It's not too loud even though it is thin. And here's the killer feature of this laptop. I have always said ASUS, they're just the innovation kings. And you might be thinking, well, why are they the innovation kings? What are you talking about? Well, basically they're all OLED now these days. No one else was putting all their laptops OLED, all their premium laptops OLED. No one was doing that. But this thing here has a dial pad. And this is a dial pad, you might have seen it with the Surface. It's like a separate puck. This is built into the trackpad, a dial pad. So if you're someone that uses creator apps, this means you don't have to carry around your puck with you. It's built into the trackpad, and they've built number pads into trackpads. All these innovative things that ASUS have done, and I'll tell you why. I'll let you in on the secret. When ASUS get a budget for a laptop, I'll just make up a number. Hey, you got $10 million to build this laptop. That's all the R&D design. I don't know what the number is, but yeah, let's just say 10 million. Then they have a separate innovation budget. And as the name suggests, that's what the budget's for. It's only for innovation. And that's why ASUS come up with all these innovative things like dial pads in trackpad, having a number pad in a trackpad. They've had all these innovation in the laptops like liquid metal, all this sort of stuff before everyone else because they have an innovation budget for every product they make. So that's how we end up with stuff like this. So, this has Windows Copilot, of course, all the AI features that you'd expect in a new laptop, good battery life because AMD processor, 12 performance cores, just out of this world, 105 watt RTX 4070, wow, that is great for a content creator and it can push 130 watts. So out of all the creator laptops, this has the biggest feature set out of all of them, the most power out of all of them. Of course, it's got all the ports except Ethernet, which you do get an Ethernet dongle with it. So it has USB Type-Cs, USB Type-A's, all that sort of stuff. SD card reader. Yeah, But if you want Ethernet, you just use the supplied dongle. Not like Apple where they used to make you pay for a dongle. But anyway, this thing is amazing. It's built solid. The keyboard is actually really good. It feels really nice. The trackpad is awesome, of course, with that dial pad in it. And it doesn't get too loud or hot. Compared to the XPS 16, it's pretty much the same in terms of sound, but you're getting a lot more wattage performance in this thing here. So I really like this thing, and a creator, wow. It's absolutely perfect for you, and of course you get the good battery life with the AMD. So yeah, highly recommend this for a creator, and of course you can game like a champ. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Tally ho.